Yeah, that worked out all right for us. He had a great night. He's been having a little bit of things that he needed to work through, and it's nice to see him bounce back. When we talked about that being one of those questions about a young player, and he starts to have a couple rough days, can he leave it behind and get back to having a nice approach? And jumped right back in. The home run always helps confidence, and after that had some big at-bats.
How close were you to not putting him in?
Just kind of watching last night, just wondering, does he need a break here? And realizing, too, we have an off day on Monday. And then, once again, like I told you guys before the game, looking to see he's had a couple of hits against Loesch, and sometimes having a little confidence heading into this. That's a guy being in a good spot when he gets started, and it worked out today.
How did you read that?
Thought he was kind of as expected, good when he's in the zone, and we saw a ball sail, kind of like we talked could happen. He came in and he's got a real good idea of what he feels on the mound, and I applaud Derek Lilliquist and Tony Cruz for jumping on board and starting to talk about some different approaches, like that third time through with the lefties, a little bit different focus and a little bit different approach and those sort of things. I believe every pitcher's looking for. They're looking for some help when they get to those spots where they're just not quite locked in. And but overall, you look at his last inning, he really did find a good groove. And he had some big double play outs, just like we had hoped he would have. And just thought it was a good, the runs, obviously aren't what we were looking for, but overall, I think we see a guy who's got a great chance to be successful for us.
Did you have a call to make, sending him back over to the sixth inning, or was that automatic?
Always have a call to make. I mean, I'd think about it and talk it through. We've got a switch hitter who we'd prefer to left-handers to see, a right-hander, then another left-hander, and Kevin Segrist has done a nice job. We used the exact same thing in San Diego with a 4-run lead, brought Segrist in, he came in, shut the door, did a real nice job. And we trust he and Sam Freeman in those situations to get us through a seventh inning. And today, Segrist had a little bit of trouble, but he's had a real nice year for us.
Now, I guess I was getting to just giving Masterson the sixth inning.
Yeah, same thing. I mean, yeah, we kind of watched how it went in the sixth, and we like how it looked in the fifth as well. And with sending him back up there to have his at bat, realizing there could be another opportunity to add on some runs. If we wouldn't have scored those 2 runs, he would have been hit for. But once you get to a 4-run lead, feel pretty good about him going out there and seeing what he's going to do, and he did a nice job.
Not having seen him hit before, what do you think of getting a hit and then getting a bunt down the next time?
Yeah, he's a sandbagger, because we asked him, and he gave us a terrible report. So he's a whole lot better than what he said.
Did you either see or hear the ball hit Guerrero's bat the other night?
It was all kind of fuzzy from our perspective. What I saw was how he didn't react right away with typically you get hit like that in the hand, and but actually that was a real quick call from our video room. Video guys did a terrific job of jumping on that before we even called up there. So we were in the process of kind of slowing things down, and they jumped on it right away and thought they saw something.
Mike, is that one you might challenge anyways, just because of the point in the game and you have that challenge? And either way, would you challenge it?
Yeah, that's huge. I mean, and really it was one of those, when it happened, it's like, hey, we think this may have happened, and at that point we really don't have a lot to lose and much to gain.
Some of the decisions you make pitching-wise, you guys scored 9 runs today, and the Brewers offense still kind of keeps coming.
Yeah.
How do you view that lineup with sort of the depth and challenge they kind of offer?
I think we did too. We kept coming, and we know that they've had a season of that where they just have been relentless, and that typically was something that's been said about us in the past, and I full well anticipate that it's going to be said about us in the future. Today was just one of those heavyweight bouts. Everybody just got to keep swinging, and fortunately, we got the big hits when we needed them.
Mike, you have the runners on third, and it's just run contact play. I mean, is that?
Yeah, putting pressure on the defense. They got to make a couple good plays, and anything. We're reading up and down. You can't really tell from that perspective, left and right, whether it's right at the guy. And if he has to go 2 steps to his left or his right, a lot of times they're not going to have enough time to get us at the plate. So we're taking a chance there, taking a gamble, especially when you have a real good runner like Borges at the plate, that if the ball does lead into a rundown, stay in just long enough because Peter's going to get to second, and then you're sitting at second and third and one out. Pretty much the same situation with a better base runner at second, rather.
Is the, you attach significance, I think it was 14 ground ball outs, 4 strikeouts, outfield putouts. I mean, that, for a guy who's compared to Westbrook, that seems fairly telling.
Yeah, and we're just going to keep reinforcing to him, which he knows this. I mean, it's not we've got this brand new concept of how to use his stuff. Use the plate, trust your defense, and once again, this is something he knows and he's heard, and we're just going to try and support him, challenge him in some ways that maybe will help him do that more consistently. But I think we all see when he finds a plate, he's a tough at bat.
Did Wong surprise Parra when you were the third on that play he initially scored on?
Yeah, it was just a very aggressive base running, and real happy with how Colton's going about it on the bases for sure. And I don't know if he surprised him or not. Just a tough throw. I mean, he's a above average defender, as we saw a couple of those plays, and he's got a great arm. So we're going to push it though, when we got a little bit of a lead.
Do you see Oscar gradually finding some form here?
Seen some better at bats for sure. The line out, and then big hit. I mean, that's a huge at bat right there to get us 2 runs, and it just. Yeah, he looks like he's feeling a little more comfortable, and he knows that he's going to get an opportunity. He just got to make the most of it.